Hello, everyone. My name is Utoxin, and I am making another tutorial video. Last video, I showed you the method I had come up with to make a midline stop in a minecart rail. Very useful little trick. Lets you have a stop that you can continue from without having to get out of the cart or switch tracks. And it's very simple. It doesn't take up much space at all, and very little in the way of extra resources. The most expensive part is the 3-powered rail. So yeah. And I had talked about how I was trying to figure out a way to make it for... Oh, and I need to set the time. Time set... Whoop. It's going to be nighttime, and I don't want it to be nighttime. So I had talked about... I was trying to figure out a way to make this work with multiple rails coming together in like a junction, and how to make that work effectively. Well, after some experimentation, I came up with this. As you can see, I've excavated out around it to let you see the inner workings, but I will show you how I built it as well. Oh, there's my cart. I knew I had a cart somewhere on this. So let me hop in my cart, and you ride your cart in, and it stops, and you've got these switches in the middle. Now say I want to go out that way. As you can see, the cart curves there, but I can flip this switch, and then there we go. So let me get back in. Let's say I want to go out that direction. That switch just needs to be flipped, and we can see this one is already curved the right direction. And then I go through here and through here. There we go. Maybe I want to reverse directions. Maybe I'm coming in on this track, and I want to get back out that direction. So we get in, and let's see, we set that one to curve that way, that one to curve that way, that one is already curved the right way. So now we just have to hop around, and this is the slow part, and oop, there we go. There we go. And you can come back out the same direction. It looks a little complicated when it's put like this, but it's actually not hard to build. So let's go ahead and show you how. So let's start with, let me get down on the ground. Okay, start with that. Okay, so then let's see, this will be my curve. Then I want to come in like that. I'm making it as compact as I really reasonably can. You might be able to squeeze a little more space out of it, but I'm not sure it would still work if you did. Okay, so then we have 2, 3, 4. Of course, these can just be rails that come in from a long ways away. I just like to have the stops there so that you can see them. Okay, so then dig out the pit for this. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to go ahead and do that. Yeah. There we go. Now that comes out of there, and let's see. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. So, as you can see, the surface construction is quite simple. Just a matter of getting your spacing right on things, which is not hard. So, there we go. And there's that starting point. Okay, so I've got my 4 starting points now. That's good. So, let's put the powered rail down in here. Then put its stop. Okay, so that is, as you can see, I just got 4 of my stops with junctions. Now for the fun part. Let me dig out so I can work here. let me get the switches on each of these. We will reposition these later once they're wired. It's just, it takes a little bit of time here. Okay. So, under each switch, we are going to place a redstone torch. Then I dig down another level. And then for convenience, I dig out all around. You don't actually have to dig all of it out, but it makes things easier when you're working down here. Okay, let me jump up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so the basic plan is this switch controls that junction, that one right over there. We control that. So the route I take is we need to go 2 that way and then 2 that way. So I cut out that. Now you don't want to cut out that block because that sits right under that rail. And if you cut that block out, it'll pop the rail off. But that gives us enough room to run the redstone. So I need to invert the signal to get it over there. So I put a redstone torch right there. Then that goes there. Or no, wait. These aren't redstone torches. I am so... whoop. I'm messing up. I was confused. Okay, sorry about that. You put redstone on each of these blocks. Then a redstone torch next to it to invert it. Then that goes to there, and then a redstone torch there. So that is the basic circuit for each switch. So we just come over here, cut out those blocks, redstone torch, 2 pieces of dust, another redstone torch. Then the same thing here. Redstone torch, 2 pieces of dust, redstone torch. And finally, the last switch, redstone torch there, redstone torch there, dust in those 2 places. And with that, we have it wired. And we can jump up, and you can see, if I flip this switch, watch that junction there, it switches it. So now, what I like to do, I like to try and get the switch, and I've not yet figured out, okay, there we go. And the reason that I do that inversion is so that the switch lines up with the direction on the junction. You can tell which way the cart will turn when coming from this direction by which way the switch is. Let's see, this one is already lined up. Yep. So is this one. Nice. And okay, all the others were lined up, just that one wasn't. So there you go. That is a 4-way minecart junction that is quite simple on the surface, and I mean the switches aren't terribly difficult. They all use very basic pieces, and you can always cover this over like that. There you go. And that is how it works. So, as you can see, this is what it looks like all dug out. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm trying to figure out if there's some way I could make it so you didn't have to stop so many times on your way through. I haven't figured out a good way to decide which of these to power up or how to power them up. You know, I don't know how to set your course through easily. If anyone has any ideas on that, I would love to hear them. I'm certainly, I would like to improve it further. But that is how it works. So, there you go. And it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. I mean, that's, let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A 9x9 for the actual, interchange itself. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. I will be trying to put out more tutorial videos between my other series videos. My name is Utoxin. This has been Utoxin Plays Minecraft, and I will see you next time.